Hi, I'm Kendra with WTMAstrology, and today I'm talking about Taurus and Capricorn compatibility. Now, this is one that is pretty easy. It's being a trine aspect. That means they're both in the same element, so they really have a kind of like a base level understanding of one another. We have Taurus, which is fixed Earth, and Capricorn, which is cardinal Earth. So what Taurus is doing is it's really trying to stabilize, maintain, and grow what is there. That doesn't require a whole lot of energy. It's really more about maintenance. The sign of Taurus is kind of about maintenance and growing what has already been put in motion. Whereas Capricorn, being that cardinal modality, is about kind of seeking new growth. So it's about, climbing the corporate ladder. It's, represented by the goat because the goat climbs a mountain. So we have Capricorn, which is the climber, the Capricorn, which has all this stamina and energy and ambition, and Taurus, which is, doing the same thing in the same realm, but it's more about growing what's already been put in place. Any signs that are in the same element are going to get along and they're going to complement each other's strengths. So we have Taurus, which is trying to grow, and Capricorn, which is trying to initiate. So, and this is all in the earthly realm, being that these are both earth signs. So they're kind of trying to put something into motion on the material realm, or trying to maintain something in the material realm. So the ways these two can really get along with each other are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you have Capricorn, which is initiating, Capricorn, which is trying to bring something into life and the material world. They're trying to climb, they're trying to be ambitious, they're trying to bring something into this earthly experiences earthly experience that was not there before. And you have Taurus, which wants to maintain that and they want to grow it. So they can really complement each other. Capricorn initiates, Taurus maintains and grows. Capricorn initiates, Taurus maintains and grows. And then this way, I feel like any kind of cardinal and fixed sign can actually do really well together, unless they're an extremely not complementary signs. But being that these two are in Earth together, this can be very complementary. Taurus can just take what Capricorn has initiated and grow it. That again, Taurus doesn't have the same kind of high energy level that Capricorn may have, not that same kind of relentless work ethic. But they do have that persistence and they have that, stamina to go the distance and grow what has already been put in place. So these two can do really well together in a relationship. If what they want is to have a relationship together, they can do really well in a relationship with each other, or they can do really well in business together. Capricorn might be more of that entrepreneurial spirit, which would bring something into existence, and Taurus would be that grounded attitude that's like, yes, I like this idea. Let's grow it. Let's make it flourish. Let's, water the plant, so to speak. Taurus is kind of like natural gardener. So, and that isn't just, literal gardening, that is, earthly endeavors in general. These two can really, really complement each other with that, that initiative that Capricorn has, and that, but the focus on the material realm with that initiative. And then Taurus having that focus on the material realm, but the desire to make it grow and focus on what has already been put into place. So it's not so much about looking for new things to start, it's about growing and maintaining, growing and maintaining. And Taurus can actually keep Capricorn grounded in that way, because although Capricorn is an earth sign and they're going to be naturally grounded, they are going to always have that, desire to start something, the desire to begin something new, the desire to move on to, greener pastures. Whereas Taurus can actually bring them into that mindset of, yes, yes, we can do that, but wouldn't it be better if we could focus on this thing that we know is going to be successful and grow it? We can really focus on this, grow that, and then move on. I feel like that would be the ideal dynamic between Taurus and Capricorn. There are some things that could present some issues in the Taurus and Capricorn dynamic. Not a lot. Again, the trine is going to be generally pretty easy to deal with, unless there's a lot of other harsh aspects and things like that. But generally, the trine is going to be pretty easy to deal with in a relationship, business partnership, whatever. But there are a couple issues. So we have Taurus, which has some of those lower energy levels because it's like more, it requires less energy to maintain and to grow what has already been put in place and to focus on that, which that's kind of Taurus natural mode. It requires less energy to do that than it requires to bulldoze and create something new out of nothing, which is what Capricorn is kind of all about. They are about growing, but it's not the same kind of, stable maintenance and, growth that Taurus is involved with. So Capricorn's going to be kind of wanting to break through that next wall, and that requires a higher level of energy. So Capricorn can actually be, really wanting to move on to greener pastures or wanting to actually, go out and move out of their comfort zone in order to create something new, while Taurus doesn't have those same kind of energy levels. And it doesn't have to be about work, it doesn't even have to be about the relationship, but this can present a conflict because Capricorn may start to view Taurus as lazy. Capricorn can see Taurus having these lower energy levels and the desire to maintain and kind of stay put as a weakness when it really isn't a weakness. It's just a different way of kind of accomplishing the same goal. So Capricorn can begin to view Taurus as lazy for not wanting to constantly chase the next thing, while Taurus can be resentful of Capricorn, trying to constantly make them go, go, go and do, and, try to break through that next wall with them or whatever it is. There's a little bit of kind of pulling each other out of their comfort zones, but in general, again, they're both earth signs. They're both kind of oriented in the realm of stability and the material world. So they're speaking the same language with different dialects, essentially, and they will have that understanding. So the energy level is really the only thing that I can think that might present some issues here. Another thing is that Taurus is very indulgent. Taurus is very, sensual, and Capricorn is a little more restrictive, being ruled by Saturn, while Taurus is ruled by Venus. So Capricorn is a little more restrictive and may find Taurus appetite and potential gluttony um, distasteful, while Taurus doesn't understand Capricorn not just taking a moment to stop and smell the roses or enjoy, a nice meal or whatever the case may be. There can be a little bit of a lack of understanding there, but generally, again, any of these two signs in the same element are going to have that general baseline compatibility with one another. So Trine is very easy to deal with in a general sense. Anyway, that is the end of my Taurus and Capricorn compatibility video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I did want to remind you that I offer all kinds of relationship readings in my store. I'm leaving the link in the description of this video. I offer 90-minute relationship chart readings as well as relationship highlight readings, which really just go over your individual dynamic with your partner, kind of like the bird's eye view, the things that stand out to me the most about your dynamic. I really hope that you enjoyed this video once again, and have a great day.